and your simp comments, they really mean nothing. They really do nothing but build her up. And why would you want to build up a loser? She's a loser, really. She's out sucking and fucking. She's out playing around. She's a loser. Come on. She's not a quality mother. She's not a quality citizen. She's providing nothing but immorality. She's providing nothing but sex. Now, I like sex as much as any other guy. Bro. If I could get it consistently, then I'd probably be having sex consistently, but I can't. So when you don't get it consistently, you realize, hey, wait a minute, what is this? What is this really? What's she doing? What's this bartering? What's this leverage that she's using with sex? Why is she luring men's attention? The whole thing just gets weird. And you're just like, what the hell what is this? What kind of social dynamic is this?
Yeah, I love this white boy host. Oh my God.
And it makes you kind of cringe. Because what's the point? What's the point of telling a woman she's beautiful when she knows that she's beautiful? What's the point?
There's no point.
It's worship is what it is.
Absolutely.
It's pussy worship. It's idolatry, really. Right? It's idolatry, man. You are putting the pussy on the pedestal and you are worshiping it. You're bowing to it. Bow, like it's fucking Buddha or something. Oh, baby. With every comment you make, oh, baby, you're so beautiful. You're this, you're that. You are...
Oh, my God.
Bowing to the pussy. You are putting it on a pedestal. It's your God. And what is she doing in return for you? Nothing. Nothing. What is she doing in return for you? Nothing. She probably doesn't even comment. She probably just likes your comments. And a lot of times they'll use these guys if they're useful at all, if they could do anything for her, give her money, you know, back her up, stick up for her, give her rides, help her move, pay her rent, whatever. She'll just use you. She's not going to give you anything in return. You'll be lucky if you got some sex. If you could pay for sex, you'd be lucky. I'm telling you, man, these simp guys, there is no level too low. No level too low that they'll go.
Oh, that's true.
I'm telling you, some of these guys, they are simped out.
That is true.
Simped out, man.
That's so true. Hey, fam, this some real shit, fam. My homie that just got hit with a red pill truth brick wall landed on his ass. So now he got to deal with that. This dude was so blue pill. I think it was like 2 months ago. We having a conversation, and this blue pill dude, love him to death, but he completely blue pill. He said, this is what he said. This was some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. He said, you're supposed to prove yourself to a woman. Family. When my man said this shit, I already knew that it was inevitable that his female was going to destroy him. He said you're supposed to prove yourself to a woman. I said, dude, you are a fucking imbecile. I said, Holmes, nigga, if you even attempt to be trying to prove something to a female, you lost. You lost before you even began. And his situation right now was just ridiculous, but blue pills.
So why does she do that? All the benefits she gets, and it gives her self-esteem. So why do these guys continue to do it? That's my question. Why continue to do it? What is in it for you?
Pat dollars.
I'm not gonna lie, like a couple times when I first got on social media, like way back in 2008, I might have commented some shit like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, you're pretty good. And back when I was ignorant and I didn't realize that no girl is gonna hook up with a guy off of Facebook. No shit. The guy off of social media when her friends and family are on there. That's not how they roll, man.
Oh, they roll.
That's not how they roll. And that's not even to mention the dating sites, because they get crazy validation on that. I mean, of course they're ruined. It all goes to their head. They're not equipped to be humble. Why should they be humble? Men will do anything for them. Men will work their whole lives for them. Think about it. Why should a woman be humble?
No shit.
It doesn't make any sense. Why? She's a god. Everything in this world is for her. That's how she feels, right? She doesn't realize that she plays an integral role in a family if she's a quality human being, which is what she's supposed to be. If she's not, then unfortunately, you know, bad, shitty kids, bad relationships, all the things that come from being an immoral, promiscuous, shitty human being, which is what so many of these young women are.
Hey, this white boy.
She doesn't realize that's the role she plays.
Oh my God.
It could be a crucial one, but instead, you know, it's just.
Oh my God.
Right? Instead, you know, she's really more like a thorn in you know, a man's foot. She'll help you meet God, all right. She's supposed to be a helpmeet. Yeah, she'll help you meet God because
Nah, man.
the more we get pain from women, the more we cry out to God for help. Help! This woman's killing me. Help! This woman is stressing me out.
Hey, bro,
help,
this white boy's a
just
comedian.
broke my heart. Can't tell you how many times I've cried out to God because women fucked me over. Literally crying out loud for God to help me. Like, seriously, bro, it's not a joke. I mean, it's funny, but it's not a joke, really, because we go through tremendous pain with women.
Yeah.
And for what? At what cost? All for our money? Because they ain't playing. They ain't playing the game if you don't have the money.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Or at least they're not going to let you play their game. They're not going to let you know. They're not going to play with you if you don't have money.
Yeah, it's quarantine like a motherfucker, house. This shit is like the land of the. This is like deserted land. There's no cars out there.
That's it for this video, man.
Yeah, I love this, bro.
I wish guys would wise up, would stop the bullshit, would stop the simping. I hate it. It's one of the worst things. It really is one of the most important things to stop doing.
Real shit.
Because again, it validates women, and they use us. They just think we're jokes. That, you know, they think we're mostly losers. I mean, if she's not gonna sleep with the.
Hey, that's true, family. That's true, fellas. Real talk, like fellas. Like, y'all gotta understand, fellas, and it took me a couple years to understand this. Fellas, the majority of women, they really look at us as a utility. They don't really give a shit about us, our feelings, or none of that shit. They look at us as a utility. They look at us in a manner of, or from a perspective of, how can they use us? What can we do for them? And that's strictly how they look at us. And what's incredibly insidious about today's modern women is they'll cloak that dynamic in fake love, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fake admiration for you. When the whole time they just want to see what they can use you for, what you can do for them. And it could be financial, it can be emotional, it could be sexual, it could be, social status or social image, you know. I mean, I done dealt with women that had dudes that they will openly talk about, like, not wanting to be with them, betraying them, all types of stuff. And they would be like, you know, they would talk about the sex ain't this, that, and the third. And you'd be like, so what's the deal? What are you even in this situation for? And like they'll say, like, you know, they like the image. Like the guy may be incredibly handsome or something like that. Like they might like taking pictures with him on social media, some dumb shit like that. And bro, they will be in a relationship based on that stupid shit. Real talk. I mean, man, I'm telling you, family. All you gotta do is, look, talk to multiple women, right? And ask them about different men that they dealt with in their past. And they'll tell you, oh, you know, with him, you know, I was with James because this, that, and the third. And then you know, me and him fell out. and I met Tyrone, and I liked him because he did this, that. Like, they will tell you, bro, like they with these motherfuckers for a utility, homes. And you ain't no different, nigga. Negro, or my niggas. You ain't no different, bro. You gotta get out your ego, homes. You ain't no different, homes. And see, the thing is, bro, these women have attractive women in America, homes. Bro, they got an endless, they got endless options, bro. Like, and see, majority of men are blue pills anyway. So first of all, if they're attractive, they got endless options. Okay, so that's what you're competing with. If you really try to take them seriously, then let's say they got 10 options, 10 immediate options, right? Of men that they feeling, I guess, so to speak. Dude, eight of them dudes are completely blue pill, meaning that they don't hold women accountable. They validate women for no reason. They put women on pedestals for no reason. They are literally the problem. So 8 of the dudes are that. Maybe 2 of them are red pill. And the average female, she ain't gonna really, she might, it's women out here that dig red pill, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna front, cause shit been just like crazy ever since I became red pill. But for the most part, they'll hit a red pill guy, but they're not gonna stick around because red pill men hold women accountable. So, yeah, fellas, like, it's a crazy game, bro. And it's really not even worth it. Marriage definitely ain't worth it. I mean, if you just gotta have kids, because you want a legacy. I hope this fucking bank is open, bro. If you just gotta have kids, if you gotta have kids because you want to have a legacy, I understand that. But I mean, at this point, I don't even see what I don't even know what guys are doing. To be honest, I don't understand.
90 to 95% of guys, what use are you? What use, if you're not better than all the other guys in most categories, what use are you?
That's how they look at it.
You're nothing. You're nobody. You're just taking up her air. You're breathing her space. You're taking up her space and breathing her air, right? That's all. You're just, at best, you're a minor annoyance. At worst, she can't stand even looking at you. She wouldn't even look at you. You're invisible to her if you're not in the top 10% of guys. So why compliment her? Why do it? Why? You're just wasting your time. You're building her up when she doesn't need to be built up. She needs to be torn down.
Pretty much.
So that she can have some respect. Now, I wouldn't say you need to put her down to the point where she's subservient to men, which is what feminism thinks. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying women need to be beaten down psychologically or emotionally. Not saying that.
Nah, I agree with him. You don't tear women down, but women need to humble themselves. So y'all need to completely stop validating women. Yo, how the fuck is the bank? The fucking bank is boarded up, bro. Oh, because they probably thought somebody was gonna loot the bank. I mean, who the fuck would loot the bank? It's a fucking, bruh. Shit, man. Yeah, fella, stop validating women, though. God damn, man. I came away on this bitch for nothing.
I'm saying that she needs to be torn down because her ego's sky high. She's not living in Earth.
Yeah,
she thinks she's a deity. She thinks she's a god. Look at Helena Troy, the face that launched 1,000 ships or whatever, right? I mean, come on, bro. This is idolatry. In the Bible, they call it Asherahs. There's Asherahs, and it's a female deity that people worshipped. They worship the female deity. They worship the female form. That's all pornography is. It's female worship.
Yeah, I like.
You're worshiping the female body. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah, I like.
People act like, oh no, porn's not bad. Porn is fine. Like, it's idolatry. It's worship. Okay? So, Stop simping, man. Stop simping. Stop all the compliments. Stop taking her to dinner. Stop giving her all this attention, showering with attention. She ain't special. She shits and pisses just like you. She ain't got nothing going on upstairs. She doesn't know how to treat a man. She doesn't know how to love a man. All she knows how to do is find a quality man to have kids with, and that's it. She's probably got STDs. She's probably sucked and fucked more guys than you can count. And she thinks you're a loser because you're not in the top 10% of guys. She automatically does. She doesn't care about you or respect you as a citizen or respect you as a man. And they claim they want respect. Women claim they want equality, but they don't really want equality. They want those special privileges. She doesn't really want men and women to be equal. She wants women to rule over men.
Oh my God.
If she didn't, why would she take all that worship? She doesn't care that you're struggling to find a girlfriend. She doesn't care because she's got 50 guys lined up. Why should she care?
She don't care about
She doesn't have too much time. She doesn't have enough time to care. She's out sucking and fucking all the hot guys, all the top 10% of guys, right? So what is your little drop in the bucket, you know, your little drop of water in the ocean gonna do? Your little compliment, oh babe, you're so beautiful. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do? She doesn't give a shit. You're a nobody. Do the opposite. Talk some shit on her status. Say, hey bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't, you know, I'm gonna tear you down a little bit. You know,
that's how you. That's how you hit quick.
Obviously, don't be harassing or rude.
Yeah, you gotta be
disrespectful. I mean, you know, mean or whatever. But you know, you can say a little smart things, but let her know she ain't God, right? Her ego. Those big ass egos.
This white boy's funny.
Anyway, so that's all it is, man. These simp guys need to chill out. But you know, spread the word, right? Spread the good word of stop simping, take the pussy off the pedestal, keep talking those red pill truths. And keep on keeping on, guys. Appreciate you listening.
Good talk.
Been Jay Lee with Northwest Podcast. Peace.